I get asked this question probably 2 or 3 times a week. And that's, David, how long do I need to be CIS registered before I can get a mortgage? So most people assume it's going to be years. And they think, I've only just started CIS. I probably need 2 or 3 years under my belt. But the reality is not even close. So let me tell you a story. I was working with a guy called Sean, a ground worker in his early 30s, based just outside of Doncaster. A solid worker, he'd been self-employed for years. He'd been doing everything from paving driveways to building walls. But he'd only just started being paid through CIS. And he rang me up a little bit deflated saying, I've only got 3 months of CIS income. Mate, guessing I've got no chance. Now here's the thing most people don't realise. 3 months of CIS payslips is often enough to get you into a mortgage application as long as the rest of your history makes sense. Sean had been in construction for years and that experience carried a lot of weight, even though the CIS part was new. So let's imagine if Sean hadn't made that call to me, if he just assumed he wasn't ready and he carried on renting for another year or two. So what would have happened? Well, the house he wanted, it had a perfect garden for his kids, but it would have been long gone. And let's be real, mortgage rates are unpredictable right now. What looks like waiting to be ready can actually mean paying more in the long run. And I see this a lot. Good, hard-working lads and lasses thinking they need to tick more boxes before they can even ask the question. But sometimes the opportunity is already there and you just need someone to help you spot it. So let me give you some takeaways from this video. I'm going to break them down for you. Firstly, yes, it's true. Some lenders only need 3 months of CIS payslips. And that's a massive win for subcontractors. Because instead of waiting years and years to build up tax returns, you can be mortgage ready far sooner than you think. And if the rest of your situation lines up, that is perfect. Secondly, and this is where people trip up, though 3 months of CIS don't exist in a vacuum, lenders want to see that you've been working in construction for at least a year, and some prefer 2. And that work history can be employed, it can be self-employed, it can be agency. It doesn't really matter too much. What matters is that you've been working in the industry. Thirdly, it's not just about income, it's about confidence. So let's say someone worked as a vicar or a sales assistant or in a retail shop and then suddenly picks up a trowel and gets 3 months of CIS income. That won't give lenders enough to go on. It's too much of a jump. They'll be asking, is this long term? Is this income stable? So if you're new to CIS, but you have years of graft behind you in construction, you're likely to be in a much stronger position than you think. Fourthly, this is important. How you're paid changes what's possible, but it doesn't wipe away your experience. So CIS makes it easier for lenders to assess your income, but it's your years in construction that actually tell the full story. So here's my biggest home buyer takeaway. Don't assume that you're not ready just because your CIS income is short. I've seen it too many times. People hold back thinking they've got more boxes to actually tick. They could have had the keys months ago. So if you've enjoyed my video, then you'll love my complete guide to CIS mortgages coming up next. See you soon.